Hi guys, my name is Aman and this is our team, Team 123, with group members Harsh and Deborah. We have chosen machine learning as a domain. This is probably because we all were pretty familiar with this domain and wanted to have an easier time looking for data sets to help build a strong chatbot at the end of semester. Now in this lab, even though we didn't have to focus on what data sets we were choosing, we have considered Wikipedia pages, Stack Overflow, Google Scholar link, IEEE links. We have chosen Kaggle, Amazon review data sets, UCI machine learning data sets, all of those that we might consider for future references while we are building our chatbot project. Other than that, in this lab, we tried to focus on three bits of data collection and extraction, which was PDF, HTML or web scraping from the Google Scholar page, and CSV Excel, which included working with datasets from various sources. The PDF bit was handled by Harsh. I handled the Google Scholar bit, and the CSV Excel thing was handled by Deborah. Now I'll give this to Deborah and she can start with explaining her bit of the code.
Yes, so our code is in dataexploration.py. This is what the code currently looks like. There's a lot, so we'll go through each part. First, we can run the code. It will ask you what type you're trying to collect or read. So since I did the CSV files, we're going to look at the CSV first. You have the option to download the data set if you haven't downloaded one already, or you can read a data set, a CSV data set, and it's in your system. If you were to download it, you can select whichever one. The Iris data set came from the UCI ML repository, so that would be here. And it will also list out all the different links that you can select the CSV source from. Just copy paste it, and then it will download this file. You can rename it, so you can call it new iris, doesn't really matter. And it has all these different files inside. So you would run the program again, CSV, and then you would read it this time. We know that we've downloaded in here, iris, and you can read it here. And it'll show you a snippet of the data, and you can save this to the main CSV file. And in this case, we called it CSV data 1. And now you can read it here. It'll look like this. So the CSV data is done. We're going to move on now to the HTML code.
Now I'll be explaining the HTML bit. Even though we had several options on how we wanted to extract out the data, I decided to go with this API, which is publicly available. It's from this organization called SERPdog, and it focuses on basically extracting data from various Google sources. So in our future, we can probably use this to extract data out from Google search, YouTube links, and all of that. For this part of our lab, we use the SERP API to directly go to Google Scholar, and we just put in our domain machine learning into it. And when we run our code, it directly gives out the results in like a JSON format, which we are appending onto a CSV.
You would do the option 2, and then it should already automatically append it.
Yeah.
So you would open your file, and it'll be in HTML data.
And the type of data that it is fetching includes scholarly articles, papers, books related to machine learning. For each entry, various details are captured, such as a title, link to publication, some sort of brief snippet or summary, the citation count, and basically direct links to versions or related pages. Now, this information will be valuable for our academic research, literature review, or any sort of keeping abreast of the latest developments while we are building a chatbot. And that is how we have scraped out data from the Google Scholar data source. After this, I'll give it to Harsh and he'll talk about his section of the code, the PDF extraction.
Thank you, Aman. So using the Plumber library of Python, we can extract text from PDF documents. So for the purpose of this assignment, we have taken our PDF from the CS 229 Andro NG machine learning course. So we have just used the first 15 pages of the PDF, and using this PDF Plumber library, we can extract the images, text, table, and the algebraic expressions using the regular expression library of the Python. So now we will run the code. The text will be appended in the existing CSV file. So each page's content will be uh, stored in a row of the CSV file. So as we can see, the data is appended. So the one cell consists of the one page data of the PDF. And in this way, we can extract the PDF data into the CSV file and perform the data exploration techniques on the final CSV file. Now, Aman will explain the future scope.
Now, talking about how we did this PDF extraction and what our future scope might be. What we had in plan was we would also like to work on image and video data. We would also like to read images from a PDF and maybe extract that data out or that information out and append it onto a CSV, and how that might be useful in the future for our chatbot project. Other than that, we also plan on working with different data sources. We also have plans to work with like the IEEE library and other publication journals to see how we can extract that data out. Other than that, we are trying to focus on video data. That is something that we would be working on in the future as well. Talking about how our dataset might improve the overall performance and correctness of existing chatbots, like the current existing chatbots are not confident enough of certain responses, and answers still need to be verified by a human TA. We are trying to like completely remove that bit of the existing technology. If our chatbots training data sets are updated regularly, so that would be really helpful in the future. And talking about how and what might be our vision for the final chatbot system would be one that it correctly finds and presents the right lectures for students' queries about specific lessons. For example, if a student is struggling with any topic, it might directly be able to give out links and resources and any sort of information that will help clarify a doubt. It can probably offer tips on homework without revealing the answer, obviously, that will guide the students along the right direction. And that would pretty much help out TAs in the future. I think that is pretty much all, and we would love to answer any more questions if the professor or the teaching assistants ask us. We will be including all these information, all the publicly available data sets, and any sort of resources that we could find. We have also documented our project entirely with explanations about our bits of code and snippets from the code. So if there's anything else, let us know. We would be more than happy to answer. Thank you.